Here is everything you need to know about the ending of Hell House LLC Origins. Spoilers ahead. In 2021, beginner paranormal agent Margot Bentley chose to settle the virus case. She shows up in the humble community to burn through 5 days at the as far as anyone knows tormented manor with her better half, Rebecca Vickers. Rebecca needs to source properties for her organization nearby and works from a distance while assisting Margot with chasing after her enthusiasm. In the interim, Alice and Bradley uncover Margot's experience. She was almost captured during a region fair when she was a kid yet would never distinguish the offenders, prompting a deep-rooted fixation on perplexing cases. In the wake of showing up at the Carmichael house, Margot and Rebecca are welcomed by Daniel, who cares for the bequest. Daniel shows the ladies around the manor and leaves. A brief time later, Margot's sibling, Pursue, shows up at the manor. Rebecca talks with Margot about Pursue, as the last option has been managing psychological wellness issues. Be that as it may, Margot demands having Pursue around as she guaranteed their mom to take care of him. While Margot, Rebecca, and Pursue investigate the spooky place, they find a threesome of jokester life-sized models in the loft. At the point when Margot and Rebecca visit the town, Pursue is let be and encounters upsetting dreams. Then again, Margot takes some memorabilia from the unwanted Hades Inn in the close-by town, as Patrick used to work at the inn. Afterward, Rebecca's gathering with her manager is upset by odd events, cracking her out. In the interim, film recorded by Catherine uncovers Patrick was discouraged after Margaret's demise. He before long began acting unusual and brought back the life-sized models from the Gehenna lodging, where he worked. Patrick started talking about firing up Margaret, which went ballistic Catherine. On the third evening, Pursue sees one of the life-sized models in his room. Pursue leaves the manor around midnight. Toward the beginning of the day, Margot and Rebecca find Pursue missing. Rebecca, who is as of now frightened by the odd events, attempts to persuade Margot to leave the house, prompting a contention between the two. In the end, Rebecca and Margot leave the chateau just for additional startling occurrences to follow them. During the film's peak, Margot, Rebecca, and Pursue acknowledge they are in grave peril. After Pursue vanishes, video film recuperated later from the gathering's possessions uncovers Pursue experienced one of the life-sized models and was gone after. Margot and Rebecca hang tight for Pursue, however when he neglects to appear, the couple choose to leave the manor. In any case, Margot and Rebecca's vehicle stalls, compelling them to walk across the thick woods that encompass the house. While navigating the forest, Margot and Rebecca witness a clique's custom and are gone after by the comedians, driving them to get back to the manor. Margot and Rebecca lock themselves inside the house, where the comedians further torture them. Margot gets a message from Pursue saying he is back and has met new companions. Notwithstanding, it ends up being a redirection strategy, as Pursue has proactively been killed. Ultimately, Margot and Rebecca are likewise killed by the comedians. In the last minutes, it is uncovered that Margot was associated with the jokesters, who were a piece of the sinister faction began by Andrew Tully at the Gehenna Inn. The jokesters were the ones who had attempted to capture Margot as a kid, making her passing at the Carmichael house much more unfortunate. While the film lays out prior on that Margot, Rebecca, and Pursue didn't survive the chateau, their really abhorrent destinies assist us with understanding the occasions that occurred in the Carmichael estate years earlier, and their association with the sinister faction of Andrew Tully is likewise revealed. The Carmichael family slaughter is one of the key plot points of the story and stays a secret for the majority of the story. While it is apparent that the Carmichael family's homicide is the unpleasant variable at the manor, Margot and Rebecca endeavor to address the virus case just to be directed to their downfall. Be that as it may, in their examination, Margot verges on tracking down reality with regards to the Carmichael family. As the story advances, watchers discover that Patrick was important for an evil religion at the Gehenna lodging. After his sister's demise, Patrick was logically programmed into accepting his sister could be brought back through ceremonies. Be that as it may, things didn't go according to plan, and it was Patrick who, affected by the detestable powers, killed his own loved ones. In the film's last scene, Chronicle film shows Patrick taking on the appearance of the jokester, affirming that he was without a doubt behind the homicides of Archie, Arthur, and Catherine. Accordingly, Patrick's story is straightforwardly associated with the lamentable and shocking occasions at Gehenna Inn. The disclosure of Patrick being behind the killings additionally makes sense of the absence of proof in the Carmichael family's homicide that left it strange for a really long time. Patrick Carmichael fills in as the associating join between the Carmichael family slaughter and the appalling occasions at the Hades Inn we have found in the past films. In the film, it is uncovered that Patrick worked at the Hades lodging, where he turned into a piece of the sinister religion. After Patrick's senior sister kicked the bucket, it is inferred that he attempted to resuscitate her with the assistance of his religion companions. Be that as it may, things obviously didn't go however arranged, as the Carmichael family seemed to be killed, probably by Patrick, whose body was rarely found. In the last scene, already concealed film of Patrick is seen where he is wearing the jokester outfit as voices can be heard in the hallway. The last scene affirms that Patrick didn't bite the dust in the Carmichael estate slaughter. All things considered, he was the culprit and killed his loved ones. Patrick's work shows that he is affected by an evil power as he discusses serving somebody. Consequently, it is obvious that Patrick forfeited his family in some kind of sinister ceremony and afterward vanished in the jokester outfit. It was never found to make sense of why his body